Hello and what up YouTube, it is Brutal Chaos. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new as well. Guys, today we're going to be checking out a highly recommended video, Mason Cox, Don't Believe in Never. Can't wait to check this out. It's been recommended by several of y'all. Big shout out. Thank you all for all the awesome recommendations. I really appreciate it. It makes the channel grow and I love to check out new stuff with you guys that I've never seen before. So guys, keep being awesome. If you want to see more of me, I do stream on Twitch and other things as well. Guys, all those socials and links down below. Let's get right into this. I want to see this video. Let's pull it up. You know what it is. Let's go.
When Mason came to us, no American player had ever played a senior game of AFL footy. It's a one in whatever you want to call it, because no one had ever done it.
Mason Cox, redshirt senior from Island Village, Texas. He's only played 6 minutes all year.
I went to Oklahoma State University, so I started out playing basketball when I was a freshman. I'd never picked up a basketball in my life, really. We played at the rec center, and there was a GA at the women's team, and she asked, would you be interested in helping out? Pretty much called the Dream Team, and they played against the women's team and practiced other teams and played against them. I was kind of like, yeah, cool, like, what do I get out of it? And she goes, oh, we'll give you a free pair of shoes and maybe some kit. And I was like, sweet. The men's team saw me training with the women's team, and one of the coaches said, who's that massive dude who's playing with the women's team? Like, why don't we have someone like that? I was in way over my head, barely could make a layup, and I was just a body bag. We got a call. They wanted me to go to LA to try out for this thing called AFL, Aussie Rules Football, and we both looked at each other and was, what the hell is that? And it comes up and it's like AFL's biggest hits.
So he didn't know what it was either. This already is starting to inspire me. Like, I love stuff like this. So thank you all so much for showing me this video. Let's continue.
AFL, Aussie Rules Football, and we both looked at each other and was, what the hell is that? And it comes up and it's like AFL's biggest hits.
Mitchell goes bang against Jerray. Look out.
I remember just kind of looking at him and laughing and going, is this really a sport? I'd already accepted a six-figure paying job at ExxonMobil, so I went to the trial.
Want to rewind again? I'm just going to say that's what I thought too when I seen the AFL. Man, I took it serious. I knew it was a really loved sport from you guys, but I was like, man, this is a thing. Like, they could do all this and this. I mean, it's really cool. Like, but I had no idea what it was. So let's continue.
I just kind of looking at him and laughing and going, is this really a sport? I'd already accepted a six-figure paying job at ExxonMobil, so I went to the tryouts. Everyone that was there was interested in myself. It became pretty serious pretty quickly. That week, I threw the cap in the air, you know, I got the degree on stage, made my parents proud. A week later, I flew to Australia and my life changed. The whole concept of me coming to Australia was just to give me a showcase of what AFL was. Saw my first AFL game, sat next to a North Melbourne player. He explained to me, you know, that's 6 points, that's a point. Hits the post, it's worth a point. You know, they point the opposite direction whenever they really mean that way. And at the end of it, I remember he goes, okay, cool, so these are the teams that are interested in you. Here's the contracts. Let me know what you think.
The international rookie's a whopping 211 centimetres, the same height as Aaron Sandilands. Looks quite exciting.
I remember getting on the plane.
So they're already giving them negative comments before, you know, going on. Dude, this is really inspiring. I like this. I'm gonna quit pausing. We're gonna keep watching. I'm gonna rewind a little bit more, and then at the end of the video, I want to give you guys my thoughts a little bit. So let's continue.
7 centimetres, the same height as Aaron Sandilands. Looks quite exciting.
I remember getting on the plane. I thought, what have I just done? I've just given up 5 years of hard work and thousands of dollars of education to go play a sport I've never heard of in a place I've never been, with no friends or no family in Melbourne. They stuck a footy in my hand. I thought it was pretty much rugby ball. Like, I had no idea. The kangaroo skin and a Sharon is like the name of it, and I don't know. Like, it was all so foreign to me when I first started.
His kicking was quite average.
It was a crash course, essentially, of just what AFL was. Craig McRae and Anthony Rocker spent 2.5 months with me, and come around training the first day, it was sink or swim, really. We do this one drill, and you get a handball off to the coach, and of course, Box is the one who you're handballing to. Go to handball to him.
And I just remember looking at it, I looked back and going, okay, we've got a bit of work to do here.
I like locked eyes for a second, And I could just see in my mind, just what if we recruited?
Players generally got a lot going on, but Mason's still trying to work out this new game, whether he fits, if he fits. Am I embarrassing myself?
But at the end of the year, I got to the point where I was thinking, I might actually feel comfortable in an AFL game. Cox was the first one to tell me. He came out and said, look, you're going to debut. And that week was a massive week. It's Anzac Day, obviously. And it's one of the biggest games of the year.
The crowd's 90,000 plus. The stadium is massive. It just leans over the top here. So that's challenging enough.
I walked out there and I was ready to puke. I was that nervous. I was freaking out, you know. I didn't know what to do. And I was thinking, don't screw up. Just whatever you do, don't screw up. Don't screw up.
More low trajectory kick. Oh, this could be a fairy tale.
Oh, mate, he's shitting himself. And I can't imagine what it's like to try and drop the ball that extra foot and a half to get it onto your foot.
My hands would have been like this, holding that ball.
Mason Cox. He rides it home. What a beauty. Can you believe an American?
Let's freaking go. Let's go, Mason. Fucking show him. I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Rides it home. What a beauty. Can you believe an American in his first game kicked the first goal on Anzac Day?
Didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Not that we needed to keep him grounded, but it was our job to keep him grounded.
Stands in the MCG to steady this wobbling.
It's bloody hard. It's a big step from the VFL footy that he was playing to playing AFL footy.
At the end of 17, I was playing VFL, you know, I'd gotten dropped a few times, we were playing small.
He had to set himself a new goal of being one of the best forwards in the competition.
Saturday night football at the Coliseum. Comes through Cox, drops what he should have taken.
Oh, he couldn't quite get at the big fella.
Mason Cox here, guys. This was just off the ball.
I had the worst game of my career, I can probably say that pretty comfortably. I don't think I had a single mark the whole game and had maybe 6 touches or something and get suspended for the next week. Probably a low moment in my life, I'd say, of thinking, did I choose the right decision?
Look at this. Cox has been left alone. He plays on. He's gone. He's gone.
Whatever Mason Cox can do as a permanent forward, I suspect Ben Rood can do better.
I said, you know what? This is a last-ditch effort to show them what you're worth, to show them you can do this as a job. This is your career that you want to do for the rest of your life.
Show him.
What a beast this Tiger has become on and off the field. 22 consecutive wins at the MCG. It's hard to get your head around it, to be honest.
We'd played Richmond twice and been overrun twice through the year.
This could be the biggest game that Mason Cox never gets a kick in.
Prelim final MCG. Matt Stevie holds the ball aloft. Richmond take on Collingwood.
It happened pretty early.
Soccer off the ground, straight into the waiting arms of Trelaw. Cox is the biggest man there.
It was in. It was clunk, clunk, clunk.
Cox again. Oh, he's getting better. Oh, he's getting better and better.
His hands are on, mate. They just stuck.
Sets it up. Cox again. I cannot believe it.
You've got to go back to Billy Graham at the MCG for an American to dominate like this. Can he guide it through? Yes, he can. 3 of the very best. A 211-centimetre Texan has just torn the MCG apart in the sport in a preliminary final.
Show him, man. Show him.
Could you have pictured that 4 years, 5 years earlier with the guy that handballed over the top of my head? Definitely not.
And Collingwood will go into the 2018 Grand Final. A famous victory on the back of this man here.
I don't believe in ceilings. I don't believe in people setting limitations on others. I think if you're motivated enough and you care enough or that determined to get to wherever you want to go, it's possible.
I really like that title, man. Dude, that video, super awesome, man. A lot of heart in that video. That shows right there, man. People can be haters, and they can put you down. They can tell you no, but don't believe in never, basically. Because you are the one that determines that. You are the one that has the drive, and you're the one that has that determination to be the best you can be, man. Really enjoyed that video, guys, man. Super awesome. Thank you for that recommendation, man. Super awesome, man. Big shout out to Mason Cox, man. Glad he kept going, man, and showed his true potential. He showed everybody. Man, that takes some balls. That's super awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I said if you want to see more of me, all my socials down below. I do stream on Twitch too. Guys, we'll see you all in the next video.